And so what we did for birthday month, basically, we put out, I think, one of the finest coin opportunities that we've had here at the network in a long time.
Wow.
I will discuss that at length. We have, I think, maybe 500 or so of those, might have a little bit more.
Yeah.
We might sell them out in this show.
Yeah.
And I don't know that they're replaceable, certainly at that price.
That price
we'll discuss that when we get to it.
Right, it's 48 years of HSN. It's our birthday month, and we pass on the savings to you.
Right.
All right, let's talk about another limited opportunity. It's your 2025 Mint State 70 early release Silver Eagle with that Eagle Privy mark. There's less than 200. That's it.
And that's all. I mean, you know, and we pulled out every stop that I could
Yeah,
get.
Mike, can you get more of these, Mike?
No. Well, here's the problem. So let's talk about the Privy mark, what a Privy mark is.
Right.
A Privy mark is a mark that's put on a coin by a mint to denote time or place or commemorate an event. The United States Mint has used Privy marks very sparingly, very sparingly. Other mints use them often. The United States Mint doesn't use them very much. Last year, they decided to put a Privy mark on a Mint State American Silver Eagle for the very first time. They only made 500,000 coins. They made them at the Philadelphia Mint, which is very important. We'll discuss that a little bit more here in a minute. Then this year, at the beginning of this year, they did an Eagle Privy. So same thing. And here's what a Privy mark is. It's that extra mark. And in this case, it's right there over in Gavi Trust. See that little eagle right there? That's the thing. That little eagle, I understand, but it just sets it apart. They only made 500,000 of these, and they made them at the Philadelphia Mint. Now, here's why that's important. The American Silver Eagles are made at the West Point Mint. That's where they make American Silver Eagles. They're good at it. And even then, Mint State 70 coins are maybe, if they're really great, never seen the light of day. Literally in original mint boxes, you get maybe 40 or 50%. Maybe 40 or 50% of them are Mint State 70 if you're lucky. The Philadelphia Mint isn't as good as the West Point Mint. We are well below 40 or 50%. We're below 30%. A lot of our boxes are below 20%, even 10% of these coins are Mint State 70. And here's why. First of all, the Philadelphia Mint isn't particularly good at it. Secondly, because of the Privy mark, it's a two-step process. So in other words, it's the whole process, but they add the Privy mark after they mint the Silver Eagle. And therein is where the problem lies, is the Privy mark. That's where they have all the problems. So coins in Mint State 70 perfect condition are extraordinarily difficult to get. They're extraordinarily difficult to get in Mint State 70 condition. And so therein lies the premium. They always say buy the highest grade that you can afford. Well, Mint State 70 is perfect. See, in coin collecting, as in any collecting, the single most important determining factor of value is condition. The higher the grade, the more it's worth.
Yep.
And this is perfect. We grade on a 70-point scale. Well, there's a guy over a half-century ago was grading pennies, and he decided that the 70-point scale was the way to determine, what was the best grades, and we said, sure. So we've been using it ever since. Mint State 70 is perfect. There is no higher grade. So you've got this Eagle Privy, the rarest Mint State Silver Eagle ever made by the United States Mint. So you've got the Eagle Privy. You've got it perfect. Now on top of that, you have what's called the Flag Core. I'm the exclusive distributor of Flag Core as well. So now you've got the exclusivity of presentation that you've got with the Flag Core, which is, I think, just absolutely stunning. You have the exclusivity, and we also want to see the label. The label is in many ways as important as the coin. And so you can see right there that it's Mint State 70, absolutely, positively perfect. And so you've got the Flag Core, exclusivity of presentation, exclusivity of designation. Now you have the exclusivity of the Privy mark within that, and you've got the absolute best quality that there is in existence on a coin that is already the rarest Mint State Silver Eagle ever made by the United States Mint. And so you put all those factors together, I believe that this is going to be a generational collectible. I don't often say that. And what that means is a coin that comes around, once in a generation or so, or more like it's a coin that you want to pass down to the next generation. So this is a coin that you buy for, your grandkids or nieces or nephews or sons or daughters or something like that. It is an important coin that the United States Mint has made because they've never done Privy marks on Mint State Silver Eagles before. The Star Privy was the first one and the Eagle Privy is the second one. They did a Privy mark on a proof Silver Eagle several years ago, what's called the V75 for the 75th anniversary of the end of World War II. They had Mint State 70 NGC. That's about a $1,200 or $1,300 coin. The mintages on those, they made less of the V75s, but the number of 70s are about the same because they do a better job with the proof coins, is what they did, and they were made at the West Point Mint.
Yeah.
And so you put all that together, so you've got the rarity of the coin, you've got the rarity of the grade, you've got the rarity of the presentation, and by the time you put all of that together, that I think is going to be one of the greatest collectibles that the United States Mint has ever going to be done.
Yeah, and anytime we've shown a Silver Eagle with the Privy marks for this year, it's sellout after sellout after sellout.
So we don't have any Star Privies.
I know, yeah.
Even at $299, even at $349, we have no Star Privies left. Okay, Eagle Privies, we started them at $199. That was probably a mistake on my part. You can return those if you like.
And get this one.
Yeah, really. If you like, then we went $249, $270, and now we have the last of them at $2. I have no other Eagle Privies because what's happened is see, the Eagle Privies were not released directly to the general public. They only went through what were called the authorized purchasers, and there's only 12 of them. And then they sell it to coin dealers, and then they spend selling these Eagle Privies at a monstrous premium to try to grade them to get the Mint State 70s. You can avoid all that, one call, and you can get the Mint State 70.
Absolutely. All right, jump into the ordering process. I know we're getting a little bit busy. 914-352 is the item number. FlexPay is always there for you. By the way, if you have an HSN credit card, know that you always have an extra month. It's an extra flex. You actually get home that coin for $75. All right, really quickly, something that's coming up at the